Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry that I've been MIA. I've been super pregnant and super busy and super tired, to say the least. For those of you who are new to my channel, hi, my name is Jessie. I am currently 9 months pregnant today, as of today, guys, and I'm so excited. And I wanted to do a little sit down video just talking about what my pregnancy has been like and what I've been feeling and all that stuff. Currently, I'm in my new office space. My parents officially moved out. Yay! So for those of you who don't know, my husband and I, sorry I'm not wearing my ring, guys. My fingers are so swollen and my feet, everything's swollen. So my rings don't fit me currently, but I'm married and everything's great between us. So don't worry, guys. I know a lot of you worry and ask when I'm not wearing my ring. I'm just super swollen and I'd rather not wear my ring in the house. I wear my like rubbery ring when I go run errands. But anyways, I'm in my new office space. I probably will show you guys in my next vlog, but my parents officially moved out, which is exciting. They moved with us from North Carolina. They picked up their whole life and moved here to Texas with my husband and I and baby boy that's in my belly. They moved with us around June, and they've been waiting for closing on their house in North Carolina for quite some time, and they moved with us. They moved in. Long story short, they finally closed on their house. Everything was delayed on the end of North Carolina. It was awful, guys. It's been a roller coaster of emotions. I've been dealing with a lot because my parents don't speak English. So I was working on our sale in North Carolina, then my parents' sale. That sale didn't almost go through. They almost had to go back to North Carolina. My mom was heartbroken, but thank the Lord they were able to close about 3 days ago, and they're finally moved out. Hey Leo, mommy's filming, excuse you. So rude. But they finally closed on the house in North Carolina, and they were able to buy their little house here in Texas, which I'm super excited about because I get to have my mom and dad near me and watch me raise my baby boy. Like, it's a dream come true. I'm just so thankful that they pretty much gave up their life, their, you know, what they had over there for me. And I'm very humbled and grateful for them. I just knew that I wasn't gonna move out of North Carolina without them because they're the biggest part of my life aside from God and my husband. So I'm very thankful that they did that leap of faith with me and came to Texas, which we love. We love Texas, guys, and we're very grateful to God for working out all the pieces. Like, it was crazy, but God is so good. My husband and I did a testimony on how we were able to buy this house that we have now, and we're just so grateful to the Lord for answering our prayers. We're in a safer town. We're close to my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law, which is my husband's brother, and their two beautiful kids, Carson and Layla. So we're just really grateful to the Lord for bringing all the puzzle pieces together. And my parents are finally moved out, and they live about 18 minutes away from where I live, which is fine. It's perfect because before in North Carolina, they were living about an hour and 14-minute drive to where I was living, and it was just a lot. So anyways, guys, sorry that I'm rambling. I'm just really happy that they finally closed. I know a lot of you were asking, did your parents close? Did your parents close? Yes, they closed, and I'm so happy and excited. And I'm just so happy to have my office filming room, you know, where I can sit down and film videos for you guys and give you, you know, updates. And yeah, I'm gonna just jump right into the video. So today I wanted to talk about, I wrote down on my bulletin board the things I want to talk about so I don't forget, because pregnancy brain is a thing, guys. I don't know how I'm alive. It is by the grace of God. Seriously. Thank you, Lord. It's been hard. How I've been feeling, guys. The word that I can say is stressed. Stressed. I've been feeling so stressed. Not with so much my pregnancy, a little bit of it is because of that, but again, a lot of it had to do with my sale in North Carolina, moving here, then trying to sell my parents' house, then buying a house here and all that stuff. My parents don't speak English, guys, so everything that they need falls on me. It's hard. They do a lot of things on their own when they can, but a lot of things fall on my shoulders. And as a new wife and a mommy to be, I wish I could just focus only on like normal things that a lot of people focus on, you know, just being a wife and a mommy or whatever it is, you know, or my YouTube channel. Like, I have to prioritize what's really important and help them because they don't speak English. So I'm not complaining at all, guys. It's just like I've been very stressed because everything like falls on me. I'm the daughter, and you know, they're with me, so they never learned English, unfortunately. My mom is hard of hearing. She never learned English, so I have to do like a lot of their paperwork, all their closings, phone calls, doctors, registration, insurance. And I've been stressed, guys. I haven't really been enjoying my pregnancy, if I'm honest, but now that they're settled, or they're getting settled, I feel like less is falling off my shoulders, and I can feel like, okay, now I'm gonna be a mom and I'm a new wife. Like, my husband and I haven't been married that long, and I want to be able to focus on him and give him the best of me, and it's been a struggle. So I've been feeling a lot of stress, but God is good. I feel better now that they're moved out. They have their own place, and slowly but surely I'm going to be able to focus on me. Another feeling I've been feeling is anxious, guys. I've been really anxious. I cannot wait to hold my baby boy. I count every day, every minute. Like, I just can't wait for him to be here already. And sometimes I get in my head and scared because I've had early losses, like super early, and I know like this baby is like fully cooked now, but after going through miscarriages, like I get anxious and it's out of my control, and my husband has to remind me, and the Lord has to remind me that everything's gonna be okay. My mother had a stillbirth with my sister. Her name was Yesenia. My real name is Yesenia. People call me Jessie, but it's something that's always in the back of my head. Like, I'm like, man, that would be awful if I experienced that, because I already experienced several early losses, you know, early on pregnancy in my previous pregnancies. And the thought of like having a stillbirth or something like that sometimes like gets in the back of my head, but I pray about it and God takes away all of that. But yeah, it's just something that I worry. My mom lost my sister. I don't really know much the details because my mom has like blocked it out of her head, a lot of it, and she went through a lot. You know, she had my two brothers, and then she had my sister who's now in heaven. She went to the hospital and left without a baby, and that to me is the most heartbreaking thing a person could ever go through. So yeah, that's something that like worries me, but I know that God is in control, and this baby boy is in God's hands, and God has shown me in dreams that he will be born. I get goosebumps. He will be born, and he's gonna be beautiful and healthy, and all the glory to the Lord. So anyways, another thing I wanted to talk about is pregnancy symptoms. Guys, man, it's been hard this final trimester. I am 3 weeks away from being induced. Let me tell you guys, the final trimester is no joke. When it first started, it was okay. I'm like, okay, I can deal with this. But the closer I get to my due date, I am so uncomfortable. I've been sleeping on the couch, guys. The couch. I cannot sleep in bed with my husband anymore because I'm just so uncomfortable. I feel like I'm sinking in. And if I sleep on the couch, I use the back of the couch to like tilt myself to the side, and I'm able to breathe a lot better, because you're not supposed to sleep on your back. And I can't sleep on my tummy, which I prefer, but it's been hard, guys. I don't sleep. My carpal tunnel is full on painful. I have hand pains, and my feet now are super swollen. They look like a big blob of gelatin. My thighs, my hips, even my neck, I've noticed everything's swollen. And I drink a lot of water, but honestly the swollen part is not what bothers me. Is the lack of sleep in the carpal tunnel, and that's what's been the hardest. It's been constant pain. And now in my final trimester, I can barely walk, guys. Like, I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday with my parents. We walked in, I walked down one aisle, and my mom almost had to carry me out because I felt like the baby was gonna come out and my feet were so swollen. Like, I feel like baby boy is gonna come like any week. Well, obviously. But it is hard being pregnant, guys. Another symptom, out of breath, super out of breath. If I sleep with my husband, I'm like, like if I move an inch and tilt myself, I'm like grunting, and he's like, just 1 inch I will grunt. And yeah, I'm super out of breath, super tired, no sleep, carpal tunnel, what else? Swollen feet, hardcore, ever since like 34 weeks. Oh, constant having to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night to go pee constantly. I go to pee probably like 6 to 7 times at night, and I'm always drinking water because I'm super thirsty all the time. Like, I probably go through one of these like maybe 4 minimum a day. Yeah, I drink a lot of water. And yeah, so that's my symptoms, and it's been hard. I never thought pregnancy was going to be this hard. I went in it super like not knowing, oblivious, and my husband's like, pregnancy is going to be hard. I'm like, how hard could it be? You're gonna have to pull me out of bed and I'm gonna have a big old baby bump. No, it's a lot of symptoms, but I don't regret it. You know, it is what it is. And I honestly, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna have more kids after this because pregnancy is no joke. For me, I'm one of those women that does not have easy pregnancies at all. Like, I cannot do this. A lot of women will sneeze out a baby. Oh, I was pregnant. This girl knows she's pregnant. This girl suffers through pregnancy. Like, it is hard. The first trimester was hard, the hardest in my opinion. The second trimester, thank the Lord, I had a burst of energy. I felt somewhat like myself. Third trimester, really hard, especially at the end. But I don't know if I'm gonna have more kids, guys, to be honest. My husband and I have been talking about it. We're like, with the way things are in the world and me not handling pregnancy really well, we're probably gonna really wait maybe like 2 to 3 years and then revisit the topic. And even then, like, I don't think I want to. I'm happy with 1. But we'll see, guys, because never say never. I was the girl that said, I'm never gonna get married, I'm never gonna have kids, and look at me. Okay, anyways, another thing I wanted to talk about was weekly doctor checkups now. So I'm officially at the point where I'm going now or tomorrow to weekly doctor's appointment where they're monitoring me. Last doctor's appointment was about 2 weeks ago, I believe, and the doctor checked me and I'm 40% effaced. I don't really know much about that, but my body's doing what it needs to do to prepare for labor. I am not dilated yet, or as of that last appointment, I wasn't dilating yet. I was a 0, but he said I am at a 40% effaced, and they're gonna monitor me now every week. So yeah. So tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment. They're probably just gonna check like my weight and my like blood pressure, which has been a little up and down, but no diabetes, no gestational diabetes, thank the Lord. My blood pressure's been at a level where it's high, but it's manageable. And yeah, they just check my weight, my urine, stuff like that. and I don't think they're gonna check me for dilation again, but they could, so we'll see. Yeah, 40% effaced, 0 dilated, and at 37 weeks, in about a week, I plan on starting to do things naturally to try to prepare my body for like early induction, like natural early induction. And that's like going on more walks and like doing other little things that will help, you know, to get things going. And around 38 weeks, my sister-in-law suggested that I use my breast pump to kind of like induce a little the labor more natural, rather than waiting till the 39 weeks where the doctor's gonna induce me medically. So yeah, I didn't know that. That's interesting. And there's other things you could do, like stimulate your nipples and other things, like be with your partner and stuff like that. But yeah, I just can't wait to get the ball rolling and like be in like labor or early, like feel like early signs of labor. I really do feel like I'm there. I feel like the baby has dropped big time. Like I feel like he's down, like he is head down, but I feel like he's like down there, and I feel like I can breathe a little better like out of my chest when I lay down. So I really feel like he's dropped, but I'm excited to be like in active labor. That's gonna be really exciting. And I do plan on getting an epidural, guys. I know a lot of women are against it. This girl is not against it. I already know, guys, like I have hard times with my periods. I get the worst period cramps. It's the worst for like the first 3 days for me. And I already know like pushing out a baby is gonna be painful. I am not playing. I want an epidural. I want it to be enjoyable. I want to focus on the moment and not in the pain. I want to enjoy my baby, and I want to enjoy that time with my husband. So yeah, yes, I'm getting an epidural. And yeah, let's see. So yes, we're gonna go to the doctor every week now until I'm 38 weeks. So today I'm 36 in 3 weeks. Hopefully induction if baby hasn't come before. And if anything, I think the induction might be October 24, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta ask my doctor. We'll see. And yeah, I'm excited. It's coming up really quickly. Oh! And another thing I wanted to talk about, or the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, is what I'm most excited for. You guys already probably heard me say this before, but I cannot wait for the moment where I push him out and they plop him on my chest. I'm gonna cry. That moment, I think, is gonna be really cool. I'm gonna be in shock and excited, and I'm gonna look over and look at my husband and see his face, and I already know like that's gonna be stuck with me forever. Seeing his face, because I know he's gonna be like the world's greatest dad. He already shows me signs of being an amazing dad. Like he'll talk to the baby from my baby bump. He'll put his head there and give it kisses and rub it, and he'll talk to him like, yeah. And then my husband like loves my dogs. I have 3 dogs and they're not easy to deal with, and he treats them like they're his kids. So I already know he's gonna be a great dad. And I don't know, just the feeling of them putting him on my chest, and I already know I'm gonna cry like a baby and thank the Lord out loud like a psycho. Thank the Lord. And I'm just so excited for that moment, because I already know like it's life-changing. And I never thought I'd be a mom, because honestly, guys, I've never been a kid person. I'm not a kid person. Sorry, the lighting's a little off. It's kind of gloomy and the sun went down. I've never been a kid person. I am the youngest of 2 older brothers, so I've never really grew up with kids, and I'm not a kid person, but I feel like the Lord has been putting in my heart that I want to be a mom and a wife and all that stuff, and it's all coming true, and it's such a new feeling for me. So I'm really excited for that feeling, like to come rushing once they throw him on me, and be a mom and love him and give him a good life and show him, you know, the love of God and teach him about Jesus and what he's done in my life. Like, I can't wait to share all that stuff with him, and I can't wait to watch him grow and see who he's gonna look like. I just can't wait to see like who he's gonna become. I hope I become a good mommy. I hope I raise him accordingly to the way God wants me to. And I'm just so excited for that moment when they plop him on my chest. And I can't wait to see my mom's, oh, these hormones. I can't wait to see my mom become a grandma with my kid, because I know she's always wanted me to be a mommy and get married, and I would always tell her, no, it's not gonna happen. My husband said the same thing to his mom. And look at God. So I think it's gonna be cool to see my mom hold my baby, and I wish she could be there at the hospital with me, but they're not letting more than one person because of COVID. But I'm just glad that my husband can be there, and I can't wait to see my mom hold my son, and I think that's gonna be really cool for her because she's always wanted me to have a baby. She has 3 other grandkids. She has 2 granddaughters and 1 grandson, but I know like when it's from your daughter, it's different, because you know, like you watch her go through pregnancy and all the ups and downs, and it's just like really special. Sorry guys, I'm on a group chat with my sister-in-law, my husband. But yeah, my mom's super excited about being a grandma. She's already like preparing the other room in her house for the baby, and she, you know, she's gonna put a little crib in there and a little bed for me for when I stay over. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to have family, like see my son, like my mother-in-law, my father-in-law. I know they're excited too. Like, I think they're coming, Lord willing. I'm pretty sure they're coming for the baby's birth. Like, they're gonna be at my house in the office. We're gonna probably try to put them like a little mattress here for them, and they can stay like however long they need. But I would yeah, I'm really excited. I'm pretty sure they're coming for baby boy, and I can't wait. I'm just so excited. I already know I'm gonna be a zombie though. When I come home, I'm gonna be in pain. But my mother-in-law is so sweet. She's been very supportive. She's like super loving through this whole process, and I know like if she comes to stay with us, she's probably gonna cook and help me out, because she's such a sweet lady. Like, I love her so much, and her husband too. So I'm really excited for that chapter, guys. Just to have family and a son, like I've never imagined that for myself. I just think it's really beautiful. Sorry guys, I'm rambling, because I've always wanted a family of my own, and I finally have one. And Taylor's, my husband's side of the family, has been so loving and supportive with me being pregnant. They just really been there for us, my husband and I, and it's beautiful to have family. I'm not very close with my family on my side. My closest family is my mom and dad, and unfortunately my brothers and I are not very close. But you know, there is one brother that is a little closer to me than my other brother. And yeah, so it just means a lot to me to have like support and love of family. It's really beautiful. I love the love and respect that we give off of each other on my husband's family side. Like, there's genuine love and respect, and that's what I've always wanted. But anyways guys, I'm not gonna keep rambling, because you know, this video is like all over the place. But yeah, I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys. And again, I'm sorry that I haven't been on much. I've been going through so much, dealing with a lot of life stuff in the background, trying to move ourselves in, settle in ourselves, settle in my parents, and helping them, and being super pregnant. Like, there's days guys where I do one chore and I'm done for the day, and getting myself together is hard. Like, there's days I don't even brush my hair. So days like today where I have a little burst of energy, I like making videos and talking to you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions for me, leave it in the comments. Sometimes I'm in bed and I get bored and I like to, you know, read your comments and do some answers and questions for you guys. And don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram. There I'll probably post the baby's birth, like his first pictures and stuff, and update you guys. So make sure to follow me on Instagram. And I just love you guys so much. Thank you guys for all the prayers, all the love, the baby gifts from my registry. Like, his room is finally complete. This baby boy is so blessed. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.